You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hey everybody, it's Jonathan Rose and welcome to Masters in Trading Live. Excuse me. We are live, as you can see. I get on here every day the market's open, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Go over the market, share some thoughts. Once in a while, we'll share our trade of the day. I got the chat open. Thanks everybody for joining in the chat. We always get on about 10 minutes early, say good morning, check in, see how everybody's doing. So awesome. Greg, Rick, Chuck, James, Giuseppe, John, Saul, Jeff, thank you guys for joining. I'm going to keep the chat up throughout the presentation. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. The topics that we're going to go over today, we've been talking about this market. 2025 is going to be about getting on prints. We are going to see these news bombs all over the place. The market's going to move. The market's going to get scared. The market's going to go down. It's going to rally. It's going to rally. It's going to come back down until everybody kind of figures out what the heck's going on. But this year is certainly going to present lots of opportunity, and that's what we're seeing. So that's what we're going to go over today. And without further ado, I'm going to go right to the screen again. I got the chat open, and let's go and let's just have some fun. So I'm going to start here. This is our unusual option activity tool. Okay, we're always looking at unusual option activity. Unusual option activity gives us what we call advance notice as to where the market is going to potentially go. So every day we're checking our unusual option activity to see the biggest orders that are going on in the market. Here's a trade from January 23rd. And when this trade popped up, it was the number one trade on our advance notice. Now, I think one of the most important things for any trader is to have a community, of people that you can hang around with, that you can trust. Not just some random Facebook room where everybody is trying to tell you how great they are and everyone's sharing trades. We want to look at trades in the exact same way. So what ended up happening, January 23rd, huge orders in ASTS. Now, not every trade is coming from me. Eddie joined in 2019. Here's Eddie on January 23rd saying, hey guys, trying to buy shares, maybe do a covered call. The calls are all overvalued. Skewed on the call side is big time. Buyout rumors. So what does that mean? Skew on the call side is big time. Buyout rumors. So a skew to the upside, Eddie is saying, hey, Discord community guys, why are the options so expensive on the call side compared to the put side? Is this sucker going to get bought out? Is that the reason? So that's what goes on. This is the communication. There he is, Eddie in chat. Thanks, buddy. And so ASTS, when Eddie shared that, January 23rd, that was right there. Now, we're never going to buy the low. We're not going to sell the high. But you'll see big orders came. Market got hit a little bit. This move was a bunch of BS. And now we went from trading 18 to yesterday trading above 33. That is crazy. And that's all from advance notice. So Eddie shared the idea. Great trade. And then others in the room are able to take that idea because they trust that Eddie's been in the community for 5 or 6 years. Here's Danger Cat getting in and going 800% on ASTS. So that is a heck of a trade. Danger Cat grabbing 800%. Very impressive. That is how we trade as a team. Next slide. We talk about our earnings trades. Earnings trades, we are in the heart of earnings season right now. The idea with our earnings trades is we want to risk small to potentially win big. So one of our trades in H-slit, we put this on January 6th, February expiration. The expiration is February, is the third Friday of the month. Now, risk small, this trade has $1.25 of risk. $1.25 of risk. The most that you can lose if you're dead wrong is $125 per unit. Win big, H-lit, these traded up to $4 today. So in about 1 month, traders are able to capture 250% on H-lit. Nice earnings trade. Here's Rusty, sold his H-lit this morning for $360. So really great trade. Our earnings trades continue to be extremely reliable. Let's talk about China. Hey, Madeline, good morning. Thanks for joining. So our China names, what I want to do for China is I'm going to pull this up and we're going to look at China stocks, which I have right here. And we're going to look at these. I got market cap. I also want to put implied volatility. Implied volatility is the market's expectation of movement. The higher implied volatility, the more expectation of movement there is. So I'm going to set this up like this. And we're going to go over these together. China names. I have XPEV. I have Lee, Neo, Baidu, Billy, JD, NetEase, PDD, and Baba. These are the ones that we're looking at. I have 9 different names here. The first thing that I'm going to mention. I'm going to put these as far as market cap. Baba has a 273 million market cap. PDD is second, all the way down to Billy. Notice the implied volatility. The implied volatility from Baba is 57%. The implied volatility from Billy and Neo are 79%. Notice how the biggest company in China also has the lowest implied volatility. Notice how the smallest names on this list also have the largest implied volatility. Why is that? The reason that is because the more liquidity that a given name has, like Baba, the lower the implied vol is going to be. The more control the market makers are going to feel like they have on that given stock. Baba has gone straight up in 2025. We're going to look at all these on a 3-year chart so you guys have perspective, because we want to look at our China names and see what the heck is going on. Here's Baba. Now Baba, I'm going to move it to a weekly because we are getting to what could potentially be resistance, and this will be a lot clearer on a weekly. That's what Baba looks like on a weekly, getting to this 117, 118 level. Baba is really strong. I would not buy Baba. I would not touch Baba. Let's keep going. PDD. Now PDD, interesting relative to Baba, right? Baba was straight up. PDD, not nearly as strong. And that's what PDD looks like. Let's go through each one of these. NetEase, super strong. JD, strong. What does this show us though? When one moves, they're all going to follow. They all move together. Baidu, Li, XPEV, Neo crap. Neo is not keeping up. And then finally, Billy. Billy actually looks kind of interesting. I want to show China names because what I don't want you to do is chase. What I don't want you to do is, just because Baba is on the front page of the newspaper, is on the front page of all the websites, it doesn't mean that we want to chase and we want to buy this. So Baba, I don't love Baba. My favorite Chinese name is going to be Baidu. Now, the only problem with Baidu right now is there's nowhere to buy it. That's the problem. But Baidu is a name where I'm constantly waiting, constantly looking for an opportunity to get involved. They are doing great in AI. They're involved in quantum. They got all the buzzwords that we want. But what we do need, guys, is we need a reason to buy it. We don't just chase. So if I look at the weekly expected move, a weekly expected move is just saying, let's get an opportunity where it drops down to its weekly expected move to buy. So maybe 82 or 83. But if the market does pull back, and the US market is so strong right now, if the market does pull back, look to China. China's super strong. Where I'm going to be looking to is Baidu. If we get a little pullback in Baidu, members, you guys in the Discord, I want you to expect a trade idea coming from me. That's what I got for you. Join a community. I wish you could join our community. Make sure that you're trading with traders that you respect. Make sure that you're trading around people that aren't trying to impress you, or they're not just trying to speak the loudest because whoever speaks the loudest has the best idea. Make sure that you understand the reasons behind the trade, because when those trades go against you, you need that confidence to stay in. For everybody in our All Access, you guys hang tight. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern.